Hello everyone, this is Apurva. Welcome to the Netherlands Explorer, where you get all the information related to moving and settling in the Netherlands. Today we are going to talk about a very important topic, which is how you can find the rented apartment in the Netherlands. As per the current situation, it is very difficult to find a rented apartment, especially when it is your first time. So here I am with some tips and tricks which you can use to find your first rented apartment in the Netherlands. So do watch the video till the end and don't forget to subscribe my channel so that you get a notification whenever I drop in a new video. As mentioned earlier, I also have an Instagram page where I post more often related to the places I visit and also the life here in Netherlands. So please follow me on Instagram. I will drop the link in the description box. So with this, let's get started with today's video. Know your conditions. The first question you want to ask yourself is in which city you would like to find an apartment. This would majorly depend on your work location. It would also depend on many of your preferences, which are if you want to go for a furnished apartment or an unfurnished apartment. A furnished apartment will obviously be a bit expensive than an unfurnished one. If you want to have a terrace in your apartment or not, how many rooms you would like to have. Also, the most important one, if you have pets, you will also need to see if the rented apartment is pet friendly or not. You can also have the apartment close to the city center or in the suburbs. So that would be again your different condition. And then the major concern is your budget. You should fix a budget for your rented apartment because that would also be a major concern for you when you are looking for a rented apartment. There are a bunch of websites which will help you to find a rented apartment, but the most famous one are Funda, Pararius and Camernet. I will drop the link in the description box. These websites give you a lot of filters which you can use as per your preferences and find the apartments. You can also use Facebook to find a rented apartment. There are a lot of groups also on Facebook. The one which is Indians in Netherlands will also help you to find a rented apartment. There are also Facebook groups with respect to the cities such as Indians in Amsterdam, Indians in Rotterdam, Indians in Utrecht, and so on. So you can join these groups and also post your request that you're looking for an apartment. You can also put in your preferences and also a tentative date when you will be coming in the Netherlands. People will help you or else they can give you also a lead so that you can land your first rented apartment in the Netherlands. But be aware of the scams. Step-by-step process. Depending on your preferences, start looking out for the listings on the websites. Once you have shortlisted the apartments, you should show the interest in these apartments by sending an email. These emails will be directed to the brokers or the housing agents. While sending this email, make sure you give a short description about yourself. You also state how much are your earnings and that you are interested in this apartment. Considering your request, the brokers and the housing agents will then schedule an appointment of viewing the apartment. Take full advantage of this opportunity and view the apartment in person. Make sure all your conditions are fulfilled. Once you have viewed the apartment, you will then need to send a proposal to the broker. While sending the proposal, clearly mention when will be your moving date, the amount of rent, and the amount of deposit you are willing to pay. Most of the times, the broker will already request some documents from you, which will majorly be your employment contract, your salary slips, your bank statements, your passport copy, your residence permit. When you're coming for the first time in the Netherlands, it can be a case that you do not have your salary slips and the bank statement. In this case, request an employer declaration from your employer, which would then be sufficient. Make sure you send all the documents at once while sending your proposal. After sending the proposal, the broker will analyze all your documents. If everything is in line, he will then confirm your proposal by sending an email and start drawing up the rental agreement, which would be the last and the most important step in this process. Once you read the rental agreement, go through each and every terms and conditions. Many a times this rental agreement will be in the Dutch language, so get it translated and double check the amount of rent, the amount of deposit and the moving date with all other conditions. Points. When applying via Facebook, be aware of the scammers. Do not pay a single penny without viewing the apartment. Secondly, your room preference will also depend on the size of the family you're coming with in the Netherlands. As per the regulations, it is recommended that one bedroom is allotted to 2 persons. This can also vary from one city to another city, so do check the websites of the city in which you are intended to live before coming in the Netherlands. When you go for viewing the apartment, make sure you are on time and initiate a good conversation with the brokers. Normally, this viewing are scheduled during the weekdays, so you have to be a bit flexible there. This is really the numbers game. The more you apply for the listing, the more viewings you get, and this increases your chances to get the rented apartment in the Netherlands. So this was all about how you can find your first rented apartment in the Netherlands. I hope you find this useful and it helps you to get your first apartment in the Netherlands. Please reach out in case of any concerns. I'll be happy to help you. In the coming sessions, I'll be also talking about the places which I have visited and also how you can find the job in the Netherlands. So till then, take care. See you soon.